Welcome to She Represents. I'm Jazze, and today my guest is Dr. Catrina. She's an entertainment executive and visionary who's been featured in Essence, O, and Black Enterprise magazines, just to name a few. And she's even received an honor from President Barack Obama, Congress members, and more. Thank you so much for joining me today.
You are so welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so I see you got the nickname The Negotiator. Where did that come from?
Oh my God. The negotiator comes from, I spent a lot of time negotiating contracts, selling television shows. If you need something negotiated and you want the terms met to how you want them, then you call us and we make it happen. It's kind of like Kerry Washington from Scandal. We make it happen. It's handled.
Oh, I love it. And so you do a lot of work, like you said, with TV shows, but you also do a lot of work with sexual assault, human trafficking, and domestic violence. And it is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Why did you decide to bring awareness to those issues?
Because I am a survivor of both. I'm a survivor of sexual abuse as a child, and I am a survivor of domestic violence. I experienced domestic violence while I was in college and dating. And so both of those became, I always say, turn your pain into your purpose. And so for me, how I have healed through this is helping others heal as well. That's where my passion came from, to work with other survivors.
I love that you are bringing awareness to those issues, and you're an entrepreneur. I mean, you have a lot going on, and most recently you released a book, Prayers for the Boss Babe, and you have children's books, and you're doing a scholarship. You're just doing so much stuff. So tell us about your books and where can people get your books if they like to support.
Okay, so for Prayers for the Boss Babe, you can actually go to www.the-chainbreaker.com to get more information on Prayer for the Boss Babe. We have so many entrepreneurs coming up, and they always want to give up. And so I am a woman of inspiration. I love pushing people into their purpose. That is the gift that God has given me. I believe in my faith and I believe in prayer. And so in this book, along with some of my other co-authors, we have decided to share what has made us successful in business. Because sometimes, I've had days where I wanted to give up. I've had days where I had a period where I had to restructure my business and start all over again, but I never gave up.
I love it. And again, the name of that book is called Prayers for the Boss Babe. Now, you also have children's books, and with that one, you're helping deal with grief, the coronavirus, and also helping with scholarships. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so the name of my children's book series is Growing with Grace. Grace is the lead character in the book. The first book is out now. It's called The Importance of Family Traditions. And for me, I grew up valuing family, valuing our culture and our traditions. I'm from Louisiana, so it's just a whole totally different atmosphere there. And so what I did, my youngest son, experienced the loss of both of my grandparents. And so when we went to look for places or books to help him cope, I couldn't find anything for children. So I am a firm believer in, if it's not there, I will create it myself. And so that's what I did. That's where the book comes from. And out of that was birthed a foundation named in honor of my husband's parents and my grandparents, because they were all educators or well-known influencers in the community, and they always gave back. And we created 2 scholarship funds. We have one that's for grievance counseling. If you know a child that's 17 or under and the parents can afford to pay for grievance counseling, we have funds that we use to pay for that counseling for those children. And then our other one is for 18 and older. We provide a scholarship for them to go to college. And so anybody who has experienced some type of trauma, we pay for them to go to college to get their start again. Because so many times when we experience trauma, people go into depression. They may get hooked on drugs or just anything. And they don't call me a chain breaker for nothing. It's all about making sure that you do not let your past or your current situation dictate your future.
And I'm so glad that you're doing this and you're reaching out, because that is so true. Now, if someone wanted to reach out to you or follow you, get your books, and just see all the things that you're doing, how can you be contacted? Are you on social media?
I am on social media under Dr. Catrina. It's Dr. space Catrina. That's my Facebook. That's my Instagram as well. If you're interested in looking at the children's book or purchasing it, you can go to growingwithgrace.biz, and pretty much I'm everywhere.
All right. Well, thank you again so much for this interview, and you'll also be featured in the Dallas Weekly. Keep doing all the wonderful things that you're doing.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.